Good morning traders and welcome to the daily call today, Wednesday the 8th of May. Before we get started, as always, please understand that any advice in today's session is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration. Okay, let's have a look at what's happened in the markets yesterday. Locally, we saw our retail sales number come in at 0.3%. That was better than the forecast. And the big shock or the big announcement was the cash rate and the RBA rate statement. Interest rates remained unchanged at 1.5%. The Aussie dollar did, however, jump around about 70 odd pips at this news announcement. The reason for that was that the market was largely expecting a rate cut, and that's where the 1.25%, that was the expectation, but that did not happen. Rates remained the same, so instantly the Aussie dollar jumped up. We did talk about this briefly yesterday, that I said that there was no real expectation for a rate cut. That was my own personal opinion on that one, and in fact it did play out that way. So that's what caused it. In the statement, they were a little bit cautious and less optimistic, but the reasons for keeping the rates were that they were happy with the job situation, and hence that's what's happened in the market overnight. In New Zealand, we saw the inflation expectations number come in at 2%. Big data comes out for New Zealand later today. I'll mention it just before we finish up, but not much movement on the Kiwi dollar yesterday. Time now to have a look at our chart of the day. Yesterday's chart of the day, by the way, has triggered, so we are in a trade on that one. Let's see what happens and how it plays out. At the moment, I think we're roughly at the same level as entry, so let's see what happens on that one. But this morning, our chart of the day is the GBP JPY on a daily timescale. I can see a really nice falling triangle here occurring. The markets come up and down. It's narrow and in range. There could be an opportunity for us to trade back up to the top side. There's a couple of ways we can look at this. I'm showing you the daily chart right now. If we do get the price action reversal pattern that we're looking for in here, then that would be the trigger for us to go for it. Depending on the size of this candle, if there is enough room for us to reach the other side before hitting our target. Okay, if there isn't enough room, well then obviously it doesn't make sense to take that trade. That's option one. Option two is if I zoom into a 4-hour time frame, there is much more room on a 4-hour time frame. At the moment, the current candle has only just started, so it's still not confirmed for an inside candle. So whichever way you want to go, whether you go the 4-hour or the daily, you need to wait for the confirmation to occur. If it's a 4-hour, it would be in around about 3 hours time that this candle completes. Let's see if it finishes an inside candle. If it's a daily, it'll be tomorrow morning. So whichever way you look at it, there's an opportunity there. GBP, JPY is our chart of the day this morning. Okay, what's happening in the session which is about to kick off? As I already mentioned, the big data from New Zealand happens at midday. It's the official cash rate, their monetary policy statement, and their rate statement all due out at midday. So any Kiwi dollar traders, look out for that one. And then at 1 o'clock they will hold their press conference explaining their decisions, essentially, that they made 1 hour prior. That's all that's on the cards for this session. Guys, as always, please feel free to contact us if you do have any questions. Follow me on Twitter at ChatFX for trade setups and breaking news. Most importantly, hope you all have a fantastic trading day. I'll talk to you tomorrow for the daily call. Bye for now.